The Socialist Party of Indonesia was a political party in Indonesia from 1948 until 1960, when it was banned by President Sukarno. Origins. In December 1945, Amir Syarifuddin's Socialist Party of Indonesia and Sultan Syahir's Socialist People's Party, both of which had only recently been established, merged to form the Socialist Party. Syahir became leader of the combined party. It was popular among young intellectuals and students as well as members of the underground movements led by the two men during the Japanese occupation of Indonesia. At the end of 1945, the Socialist Party gained 5 of the 25 seats on the Working Committee of the Central Indonesian National Committee, the de facto legislature. Both Sultan and Amir served terms as Prime Minister, while other Socialist Party members held senior cabinet posts. From 1947, divisions appeared between Sultan and Amir as Amir and his communist allies gained more and more influence over the party. In June 1947, Amir ousted Sultan. The second party, called the Socialist Party of Indonesia, was founded on 12 February 1948 by Sultan Syahir after his departure from the Socialist Party, the SI, in the liberal democracy era. Following the dissolution of the United States of Indonesia and the re-establishment of the Unitary Republic of Indonesia in 1950, the SI was awarded 17 of the 232 seats in the new legislature, the People's Representative Council, a total in proportion to the estimated strength of the party. The SI held its first party congress in 1952. In the 1955 legislative election, the SI won only 2% of the vote, resulting in 5 seats in the legislature. This was a far smaller share of the vote than had been expected. The second party congress was held in June 1955. Decline and fall. After the 1955 elections, a clear political division between Java and the outer islands opened up. This was followed by a military crisis brought about by Army Chief of Staff General Nasution's plan to implement widespread transfers of officers, many of whom had built up private business interests in the regions. On 20 July 1956, the most prominent non-Japanese politician, Vice President Hatta, resigned with effect from 1 December. Tired of the political infighting, on 28 October, President Sukarno called for an end to political parties. This would lead to his 1957 conception of guided democracy, which the SI opposed. In December 1956, several army commanders in Sumatra announced they had taken over civil government. This crisis spread, and in March 1957, the military commander of East Indonesia imposed martial law over his command area. On March 1957, the cabinet resigned and Sukarno proclaimed martial law nationwide. In May 1957, SI economist Professor Sumitrojo Hadikusumo left Jakarta for Sumatra, followed by other political figures. In January 1958, the SI demanded a new cabinet, and the following month dissidents in Padang, West Sumatra, issued an ultimatum demanding the dissolution of the cabinet within 5 days. Despite efforts by the SI in Jakarta to forestall a rebellion, on 15 February a rebel government was proclaimed in Bukittinggi called the Revolutionary Government of the Republic of Indonesia. It was headed by Amir Syarifuddin as Prime Minister and included Burhanuddin Harahap from the Masyumi Party and Sumitrojo Hadikusumo. Hatta and SI leaders in Jakarta called for a negotiated settlement, but the government decided on a military solution, which defeated the rebellion by mid-1958. Sukarno implemented his plan for guided democracy by issuing a decree restoring the 1945 constitution. The SAI was not represented in either the new cabinet, the Supreme Advisory Council, nor the National Planning Council established under the new system. Finally, in August 1960, President Sukarno formally banned the SAI and the Masyumi Party for their opposition to guided democracy and their alleged support of the PRI rebellion party philosophy. The party's philosophy was based on Fabianism with elements of Marxist social analysis. There was a distinct Indonesian character to the party's brand of socialism. It stressed the need for modernization, economic development and rational planning and organization. While opposing extreme nationalism and anti-foreign sentiment, it accepted the need for foreign capital. But party leaders criticized what they saw as the Hatta cabinet's overcautious foreign policy and the strong influence of the United States over it. They strongly opposed the party siding with either the United States or the Soviet Union. Rather than building support among the masses, the party aimed to develop a well-trained core of members. It had considerable influence among high-level bureaucrats and the leadership of the army. Sultan Hamengkubuwono of the 9th and Nasution did not belong to the SAI, but they had strong informal links with it.